It's Kim, and the Kardashian hypocrisy continues. Hey everybody, before we get super far into the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that this video does contain speculation, in my opinion. Also, if you wouldn't mind, please hit that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. It really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. So I woke up this morning and I saw this headline, and I have to be honest with you, I got mad immediately. I know it's not a healthy way to wake up and to be angry, but I was. And I want to explain why, because I think this is something we need to talk about. So yesterday, the trailer for the new season of The Kardashians on Hulu dropped. And in this trailer, they go over a few things. It looks like they talk about some relationship drama as well as some health issues. But there is a small clip within that trailer where Kylie is basically calling out the family for the beauty standards that they have set.
All of us just need to have a bigger conversation about the beauty standards that we're setting. I don't want my daughter to do the things I did. I wish I'd never touched anything to begin with.
As soon as I saw that scene, my reaction was basically, really, Kylie? Really? You really wish that you hadn't done anything? Because that's very different from other things we've heard from you in the past. And I want to be clear that I think it's a good thing we're talking about beauty standards. I think it's a good thing that the Kardashians and the Jenners are starting to see that this is an issue and they're willing to address it. I think we need more of that. But what I can't accept is the inconsistency. My issue with Kylie Jenner here is not what she has just said. It's what she's said before. Recently, Kylie Jenner did an interview with Homegirl magazine, and I want to show you guys a little snippet of that interview. So the question she was asked was, when you were younger, you spoke a lot about your lips as a source of insecurity. Then you took that insecurity and created an empire. Can you talk about navigating that? And this is how she responded. And please forgive me if I stumble over a couple of words. I'm still having my coffee. My brain OS is still booting. I think a big misconception about me is I've had so much surgery on my face and that I was some insecure person, and I really wasn't. Yeah, I love full lips and wanted full lips, but growing up, I was always the most confident person in the room. I was the girl performing for everyone. I had my one lip insecurity thing, so I got lip filler, and it was the best thing I've ever done. I don't regret it, but I always thought I was cute.
I don't want my daughter to do the things I did. I wish I'd never touched anything to begin with.
So I got lip filler, and it was the best thing I've ever done. I don't regret it. Girl, which is it? What is the truth? Like, do you guys just think that we have the memory of a goldfish?
That's a question.
Yeah. Yeah, and what's the answer?
Look over there!
Where?
Now, I'm not saying that people can't change their minds or feel differently or any of those types of things. I feel like this is pandering. I feel like this is one of those things that if it benefits her to say it was the best thing I've ever done, she's going to say that. And if it benefits her to be all like body positive and you don't need to do anything, then she'll do that. And the bottom line of it is it's fake. It's not genuine. It's not real. And that bothers me so much because all it does is sends mixed signals to people who are looking up to her to try to decide what they want to do, how they want to look, because they want to emulate the look that she has. And on one hand, Kylie's saying, don't do it. And on the other hand, she's saying it's the best thing I've ever done. It doesn't make any sense. And I also have to say, I feel like the timing of this clip being dropped is very calculated. And the thing is, I know some things are not always calculated. It's coincidental. I'm not trying to read into some bigger conspiracy theory and everything else. But we all know that the Kardashians are incredibly careful about their images and things are planned. And I really just cannot ignore this, that Kylie is launching a new lip line this week. I can't help but be cynical in the sense of thinking, is this just a media ploy? Is this a marketing campaign? Like, am I off base here, or does anybody else kind of see that as being an issue? The math ain't mathin'. That's all I'm saying. And when you start looking into what has inspired recent trends in plastic surgery, it doesn't take long for the Kardashians to show up. And the reference points that are brought up are generally Kim and Kylie. With the rise of the Kardashians also came a rise of a procedure called BBL, or Brazilian butt lift. So much so that the procedure actually increased by 90% between 2015 and 2019. And one of the biggest sources of inspiration for this boom was Kim Kardashian. And I want to be clear that I'm not saying that Kim Kardashian has had this procedure done, but I would definitely say in popular opinion, I have seen a lot of speculation that she has. And when you see before and after photos like this, it's really hard to ignore. But the reality is a lot of these procedures carry extreme risk and they're life-changing. And to have a body being treated like a fashion accessory that has to fit into a fashion trend is dangerous. And now we have this clip from this trailer where Kylie is calling out her family and saying that they need to address the beauty standards that they in part have helped create. But what was the point of keeping that clip in the trailer when you also have an article that came out basically around the same time saying the complete opposite? How did no one on this team see the hypocrisy? Or did they just not care? Like, for real, Kylie, don't say 1 minute that you don't regret this, that it was the best decision, and in the next second say you regret it and you wouldn't have touched it at all. It makes no sense. It is fake body positivity, it is damaging, it is pandering, and it is dishonest. Also, Kylie, I do have to say, I do find that this is incredibly convenient for you now as a mother, that you see the potential impact that this could have on your daughter, that now suddenly you care about this. Because there have been a lot of other mothers that have daughters that have been concerned about the dialogues that have been created and the standards that you have helped impose. I really hope it didn't take your daughter for you to potentially see the damage that you may have been contributing to. I try really hard on this channel to try to treat celebrities like they're people, and to say things that I would not be ashamed of saying directly to their face. But I really hope that at Team Kardashian Jenner, when they look at this situation, that they see how toxic this looks. Like, the optics on this is disgusting. And I really hope that it's coincidental. I hope that this was not orchestrated. I genuinely do. So don't get me wrong. I want to see the Kardashians calling out this. I want to see the Kardashians saying that things need to be fixed and that this has gotten out of hand. I am glad to see that. But don't be two-faced. And when you are two-faced, do not be surprised when people call it out. Now, as a person, I am pro-plastic surgery. I think that there are things sometimes that people really want to get fixed, and if it's going to improve your quality of life, go for it. If it's really important to you, go for it. I would definitely say if it was to someone I love that they had an insecurity and they wanted to fix it, I would tell them before you do surgery, maybe talk to a mental health professional and make sure that you're okay. Make sure that this is something that, yes, the surgery would improve your mental health, because a lot of us, you could nip and tuck everything on your body that's wrong with you, but you still wouldn't be happy at the end of it. But if you're in a mentally good place and you just need something to be different and you feel strongly about that and you can afford to do so, I have no judgment to you whatsoever. You go do you. You live your life. Good for you. Now, with that being said, can we please stop treating our bodies like they're in Photoshop and changing everything because it fits with what is fashionable? Like, this is crazy. I've seen a lot of people react to the clip of Kylie calling this out, saying that it's a good thing, that they're happy to see it. And I wish that I could be happy. I really do. I wish that I could, take that and be like, that's a win. But it just doesn't feel like one, considering the other things that we've heard lately. So I guess time will tell. Maybe we will see a bigger conversation within the show where they'll talk about some of these things. I just genuinely hope that there is a level here that they are aware of what is going on and that they do have the power to help people feel better about themselves. And they also have the power to be honest about what they've done. Well, that's it. Much love. Bye.